G'day, mate. Let me tell you about a place that'll knock your socks off. Shark Bay. It's a slice of heaven on earth, tucked away in Western Australia. This ain't just any old bay, mind you. It's a proper wonderland where the red dirt of the outback meets the turquoise waters of the Indian Ocean. You'll find it about 800 kilometers north of Perth. Now, don't let the name fool you. Sure, there are sharks here, but that's just the tip of the iceberg. Shark Bay is a place of contrasts and surprises. It's where the harsh Aussie desert softens at the edges, giving way to pristine beaches and hidden coves. The bay itself is massive, covering an area of 23,000 square kilometers. Shark Bay isn't just a pretty face, though. It's got stories to tell. From the oldest living organisms on Earth to playful dolphins that'll swim right up to you, Shark Bay is full of wonders. So, buckle up, mate. We're about to dive into an adventure you won't soon forget. Picture this: endless stretches of red earth, dotted with hardy shrubs and twisted gum trees. The air shimmers with heat, and the horizon seems to go on forever. Then, suddenly, the landscape dips, and there it is, the ocean. Not just any ocean, mind you, but waters so blue they look like they've been photoshopped. That's Shark Bay for you. It's a place where two worlds collide in the most spectacular way. The coastline of Shark Bay is a work of art. It's all jagged cliffs and hidden coves, long sandy beaches and sheltered bays. You've got places like Eagle Bluff, where you can stand on top of a cliff and look out over the water. On a good day, you might spot dugongs grazing on seagrass or rays gliding through the shallows. It's like nature's own IMAX cinema, only better. One of the most iconic spots in Shark Bay is Shell Beach. This beach stretches for over 100 kilometers and is made up entirely of tiny white cockle shells. It's one of those places that makes you realize just how wonderfully weird and diverse our planet is. Now, let's dive beneath the surface, shall we? Shark Bay isn't just a pretty face above water. It's what's going on below that'll really blow your mind. These underwater prairies are the lifeblood of the bay. Speaking of marine life, let's talk about the stars of the show, the dugongs. These gentle sea cows are related to elephants. Shark Bay is also home to sea turtles, dolphins, rays, and yes, sharks. What really sets Shark Bay apart, though, is its vibrant underwater ecosystem. Now, let's wind back the clock a bit. Shark Bay isn't just a natural wonder. It's a place rich in history. The Aboriginal people have been connected to this place for over 30,000 years. The Malgana, Nhanda, and Yingkarta people are the traditional custodians of this land. For these First Nations people, Shark Bay is a living, breathing entity. Every rock, every tree, every stretch of coastline has a story. There are sacred sites scattered throughout the region. The land and sea are part of an interconnected web of life. It's a perspective we could all learn from. But the history of Shark Bay isn't just ancient. In 1699, William Dampier became the first English explorer to land on Australian soil. He named the place Shark Bay after the many sharks he observed. Dampier's visit marked the beginning of European exploration of the Australian continent. When you visit Shark Bay, you're not just seeing a beautiful place, you're walking in the footsteps of countless generations. Section 5. UNESCO World Heritage, a global treasure. Now, let's talk about what makes Shark Bay truly special. In 1991, Shark Bay earned a spot on the UNESCO World Heritage list. This designation highlights its global importance, and it's easy to understand why. Shark Bay is celebrated for its natural beauty and ecological significance. Its unique geological features are a marvel. It's one of the few places that meet all 4 natural criteria for World Heritage listing. Recognized for its biological and geological processes, habitat for threatened species, exceptional beauty, and biodiversity. But being on the World Heritage list isn't just about prestige. It signifies a commitment to protect and preserve this special place for future generations. World Heritage sites are the crème de la crème of global attractions. When you visit Shark Bay, you're not just having a holiday, you're witnessing one of the most important natural sights on Earth. Section 6. Stromatolites. Living fossils of Hamelin Pool. All right, time to get your mind blown. These little beauties are one of the main reasons Shark Bay is so special. Stromatolites are like living fossils. They're structures built by tiny microorganisms called cyanobacteria. These bacteria trap sediment and gradually build up layer upon layer, forming rocky mounds or columns. Now here's the kicker. Stromatolites are the oldest known life forms on Earth. We're talking about organisms that have been around for 3.5 billion years. These little fellas were pumping oxygen into the atmosphere when the Earth was still a barren rock. And where can you find these ancient wonders? Right here in Shark Bay, specifically in Hamelin Pool. This is one of only 2 places in the world where you can see living marine stromatolites. Hamelin Pool is twice as salty as the open ocean, thanks to a sandbar that restricts water flow. This hypersaline environment is too harsh for most marine life, but it's just right for stromatolites. It's a living example of how life finds a way, even in the most extreme conditions. Section 7. Monkey Mia. Dolphin encounters and beyond. Now, let's talk about one of the most famous spots in Shark Bay, Monkey Mia. Don't let the name fool you. There are no monkeys here. But there is something even better. Dolphins. Monkey Mia is world-renowned for its wild dolphin encounters. For over 50 years, bottlenose dolphins have been swimming up to the shore here, interacting with humans in a way that's rarely seen elsewhere. Every morning, a small group of dolphins cruise into the shallows, much to the delight of visitors. These aren't trained animals or captive dolphins, they're wild creatures that choose to visit. The rangers carefully manage these encounters to ensure the dolphins' well-being. A few lucky visitors might even get the chance to hand-feed a dolphin under ranger supervision. It's a magical experience, one that creates a real connection between humans and these intelligent marine mammals. But Monkey Mia isn't just about dolphins. You can take a wildlife cruise to spot dugongs and turtles, or join an indigenous cultural tour to learn about the traditional owners of the land. What I love about Monkey Mia is how it brings people face to face with the wonders of nature. Section 8. Adventure awaits. Activities for every traveler. Shark Bay is more than just a beach destination. It's an adventure playground. From adrenaline-pumping activities to relaxing explorations, there's something for everyone. Let's dive into the water activities. Snorkeling and diving are top-notch here. The marine life and clear waters offer unforgettable underwater experiences. You can also kayak through hidden coves and mangrove forests, or enjoy a sunset sail on a catamaran, champagne in hand, as the sky transforms. For thrill seekers, kite surfing and windsurfing are ideal with the steady winds. And for a heart-pounding experience, swim with the whale sharks. These gentle giants are more interested in plankton than people. The adventures continue on land. 4-wheel drive tours take you to explore hidden gorges and ancient rock formations. Hiking trails offer everything from easy walks to challenging treks. Section 9. Conservation efforts. Protecting paradise. Now, I don't want to bring the mood down, but we need to talk about something serious. Shark Bay is a paradise, no doubt about it. But like all paradises, it's fragile. The very things that make this place so special, its unique ecosystem, its ancient life forms, its pristine waters, also make it vulnerable. Climate change, overfishing, pollution, these are all threats that Shark Bay faces. But here's the good news. People are fighting back. There's a whole army of scientists, rangers, and volunteers working tirelessly to protect Shark Bay. They're monitoring water quality, tracking animal populations, and studying the impacts of climate change. The Department of